Hi, this is Meghana Aduri from Kids4Kids. I will be going over the 10 rules of proofreading that every volunteer must follow before submitting their work. We will be looking at 2 different books as examples. We have 2 PDF documents and the corresponding Google documents to proofread. Rule number 1. General formatting. When you open the Google document for the first time, it looks all gibberish with no formatting. Follow the below steps as the initial step to make better sense of the content in the document. Select all text using Ctrl-A. Select Format from the menu and clear formatting. Make sure that text shows as normal text. Font should be Times New Roman, size 12. Remove bold by clicking it twice. Make sure that the text color is black. Make sure that all text is left aligned. Make sure that the entire text is formatted as one column. Select Format, Columns, and select one column. We will repeat the same for the second book. Rule number 2. Page numbers. Page number formatting is the most important step of proofreading. Page numbers should not be in the header or footer sections of the page. This is a big no. They should be part of the text itself. Page numbers should be at the top left of each page, irrespective of where they are in the PDF. Let's look at 2 examples. In the first example, the page numbers are already at the top of the page, so no need to adjust the numbers. Page numbers should be formatted as heading 6. This is very important. Either select heading 6 from the Styles menu or use Ctrl-Alt-6. You will see page numbers listed in the left side summary panel as you format them as heading 6. In the second example, the page numbers are at the bottom of the page. They should be moved to the top of the page. The easier way to adjust this is to add the page number for the first page, then increment the rest of the page numbers by 1. No text is allowed with page numbers. If any books have book title or chapter name along with the page numbers, they should be deleted. As you delete any extra text associated with the page number, the headings on the summary panel will be shortened to just the page number. Any text that is repeating for each page near the header or footer should be deleted. Only the page numbers should be visible in the summary panel and in the text body. No other text should be associated with the page numbers. Rule number 3. Headings. Headings are the second most important part of proofreading. Let's look at a completed book and see how the headings appear in the summary panel when formatted correctly. The book title on the first page, the book preface, the contents page, and all chapter names should always be formatted as headings. Book title and chapter names are always formatted as heading 1. Sections with the chapter should be formatted as heading 2. Subsections within should be formatted as heading 3. Subsections within subsections should be formatted as heading 4. If you notice, the headings, when formatted correctly, follow a tree structure, starting from heading 1. Headings should be in a sequence and not jump numbers. Heading 1 will be followed by heading 2, followed by heading 3, followed by heading 4, and so on. You cannot have heading 1 followed by heading 3 or 4 or 5. Now let's do one of the books and format the headings. Images should not be formatted as headings. Tables also should not be formatted as headings. As mentioned before, chapter names are always heading 1. Sections and subsections can be identified as being in a bigger font, a bold font, or in all capital letters. Do not format paragraphs or paragraph titles as headings. They should be normal text. Instead, mark them as bold. Paragraph headings are formatted as bold and not as headings. Once again, do not format paragraph sections as headings. Paragraphs and paragraph headings should not show up in the summary panel. Only the book title, chapter names, sections, and subsections should be visible in the summary panel. Rule number 4. Numeric or alphabetical lists and bullet points. All lists should be formatted as numbered list. They should not be included as plain text. When the text is selected, the numbered list should not be part of the selection. If they are getting selected, it means that they have not been formatted as numbered lists. The type of list must match to that in the PDF. Numbered lists should be listed as numbered lists, and same with alphabetical lists. To change the type of the list, right-click on the list and select the correct format. Delete the original plain text number or the alphabet after formatting. Page numbers are in between the lists. Delete the page numbers, format the numbered list, and reinsert the page numbers. Delete the original list that is in the plain text. List numbers, when formatted correctly, should not be included when selected. Similarly, for bullet point lists, the bullet points should not be a part of the normal text when selected. They should be formatted as bullet point lists. If the page number is in the bulleted list, either delete the page number and reinsert it, or include page numbers to be formatted as list and delete any lines that are not part of the list. Rule number 5. Footnotes. Footnotes are listed as subscript numbers in both the PDF and document, and their reference text is at the bottom of the page in plain text. Footnotes should not be typed as plain text at the end of the page. They should always be formatted by placing the cursor at the exact location as in the PDF and using Ctrl-Alt-F. Using Ctrl-Alt-F will create a footnote section at the bottom of the page with the footnote number. Do not worry about the sequence numbers of the footnotes. They always start with 1 in the document and cannot be changed. There will be a mismatch between the footnote number in the PDF when it's inserted in the document. That is absolutely fine. Insert the corresponding footnote text after the inserted footnote number. Delete any number or asterisk or special characters at the beginning of the footnote. Rule number 6, tables. Tables should not be copied as images. They should be inserted using Insert Table from the menu bar, and the data should be copied into each cell. Note that any number or alphabetical lists in the table should not be formatted as numbered or alphabetical lists. They should remain as plain text. Rule number 7, images. If images are missing from the document, use a snipping tool to copy-paste the images from the PDF to the document. Any text inside an image will be displayed in the document. All that text can be deleted. Do not have images pasted as inline. Right-click the image and select Break Text. Rule number 8. Broken words and sentences. Fix any broken words or sentences in the document. Broken words will have a red line underneath them. You can identify broken words with spaces in between the words. Ignore any American versus British English differences. Use the full width of page for sentences. Any broken sentences spanning across multiple lines should be fixed. Rule number 9. Contents section. Any list of dots that are used to format space should be replaced with single space. If you have content section, remove all dots and replace with a single space. Rule number 10. Validating your work. Please validate all of your work before submitting it as complete. Make sure that you go over rules 1 through 9 and you have covered all of them. You should be seeing the page numbers and headings listed in the left panel. Proofreading will be rejected if you missed any of these steps, and you will not be given any hours till all the areas are fixed. Thank you.